eyes still pink in the sunset. You know I never wanna make you upset. How did I become so obsessed with this?
Bonjour mes amis, ça va? How is everybody doing? Okay, I'm filming this really late. So, how's everybody doing this Saturday evening? Yeah, I don't know what time you're watching this, but I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. So today on my channel, we're just having a sit down chit chat, one of those days where we're just gonna chit chat about life, about living abroad, that type of life, okay? So today I really just wanted to do something different. I have been living in Paris for almost 2 years now, so I think I have a good understanding of the place and how things are different to maybe how I have lived or was living in South Africa before. So I wanted to do a fun video where I just discuss some things that I actually love, really love about being in Paris, and are completely different from what I've experienced before from living in home in South Africa. So I just wanted to share those. Maybe just might interest you. So just sit down, let's have some fun today, and let's get to it. Today, we're going to start off with what it is I love about Paris. There's a lot of things I love about Paris. There's a reason I'm still here and I don't plan on leaving anytime soon. So I really, 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 really love the city, but there's just some specific things that make it, je ne sais quoi le mot, je ne sais quoi, but there's something about it that just takes it to the next level. So for me, one of the biggest and most exciting things about living in Paris is the ability to move around whenever and however you want to move. It's amazing. The transport system here is insane. Trains, metros, trams, buses, all types of transportation that take you anywhere and everywhere in Paris. So literally, you will never be stuck, first of all, no matter what time of the hour, what time of the day, and you can go wherever for literally a flat fee of, if you live in Paris, it's a flat fee of 70 euros for the whole month. That is insane. You could go anywhere and everywhere as many times as you want. Unlimited pass that you get. Where's my pass? So as I was saying, you get a limited pass, the Navigo, which is an amazing little tool. You just swipe wherever you want to go. Wherever you're going to go, just swipe that card and you can go to whichever part of Paris you want to go to. Even further outside of Paris, you can go the whole, I think it goes through the whole of Ile-de-France. So it's like the little province within where Paris is. So it's just, you can travel and explore the city. You can travel and explore outside the city, all by just using this little tiny thing for 70 euros a month. It's insane. So I love it because for me, South Africa, I used to have to drive everywhere and I hate driving. Right now I get into whichever tram, whichever bus, and I can do whatever. I'm on my phone. I can be productive if I want to be. I don't have to be sitting in traffic for 3 hours. That's another thing. It's fast, it's efficient, it's not always there on time, but majority of the time it is, and you will always be able to get to where you want to go. So it's really it's amazing. I think for me that was one of the hugest lifestyle changes, because I was I hate driving so much, guys. I hate driving so much. I hate it. So when I was I don't have to drive and I can go anywhere whenever I want, oh my gosh. So definitely I think the transportation system here is insane. It's ridiculous. Another thing that I really, really love about Paris is the sales. Okay, so there's this thing in Paris where twice a year, government allows the country to go on sales. So during the rest of the year, you cannot have sales. You cannot. I don't know if you can. I don't know if it's. So if you're allowed to have it at the same level as you are allowed at these specific times of the year. So it's normally beginning of January and is it August, July. So it's twice a year. And during those times, everything is on sale. Everything. It's like a shopper's paradise. I'm not joking. I will never shop anywhere else. No jokes. Even if I don't live in maybe Paris, or maybe I live in another country, I will literally get on a plane just to come for the sales, because it's not just it's not cute sales, it's sales. You can get up to 70% off stuff. Where in the world can you get 70% off? And not even silly things, those shops will say 70% off, oh yeah, and then you get there and it's nothing. There you'll get proper legit things like Zara, Mango, everything. is on sale. Everything. And it's ridiculously cheap. So there's no way in hell you'll see me shopping anywhere else. Sorry guys, I'm never gonna do it again. I'm always just gonna find my way to Paris to just to come do my shopping. I totally understand why people do that. Like, you would leave your country just to come for the sale season because they are that insane. And it's not just clothing, it's gadgets, it's everything is on sale for that specific time of the year. And after that, there's nothing. You can't, I mean, besides maybe like Black Friday, but generally those times is when it pops. It pops. It's for winter and summer. It's insane, guys. It's insane. Like, I've never seen anything like that. So, best believe, one of the best parts about living in this city. And on top, while still speaking about shopping, what have you, another aspect is the online shopping. I think this is what takes my money. This is literally what Amazon takes my money, y'all. Not only Amazon, but like all these other cute little pretty little things, like misguided shops, like all these online, you know, clothing shops, takes my money. It literally takes your money. It's insane. Like, it's so easy, and it comes like literally like this. Like, I'll order something today and I'll get it tomorrow or like the next day, you know? So it's like, wow, like, I think if anything, that's why I was a bit hesitant in shopping online at home, because it will take forever to get to you. Here, literally, I see something cute. Next thing I know, it's in my where I, you know, my postal box, and I can go fetch it where, or they'll call you and let you know that you can come fetch whatever it is that you can need to come fetch. So it's literally insane how easy it is to just, you know, shop online. And it's so easy to return as well. The return policy is amazing. You know, most of the places you just have to put it back in the box and take it to specified shops where you can leave it, and then they'll take the Amazon people will come and fetch it. So it's insane. I'm sorry, I think the shopping in Europe is one of the top things that I love, and one of the things that takes my money. I'm always shopping for something. There's something I don't need, something I really, really want, but I have no need for, because, I mean, it's just so easy to get, and, you know, sometimes it's on sale, and it's like, my gosh, why not? I don't know. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but that's another thing I really love about Paris. Another thing I really enjoy about the city is the lifestyle. I think more than anything besides the trains, I really, really appreciate the lifestyle here. It's so unique. Like, people here are just about living their lives and enjoying their life. Like, literally, I think the French hours are 7 hours a day of work. That's like the specified hours per working day. So people here enjoy life. They will go on holidays. There's a lot of holidays. Like, I don't know how many holidays that there are, like public holidays that there are. And people will just enjoy the life of, you know, enjoy your life. Not just always like on a rush, trying to work, trying to make money, trying to, you know, be successful. It's like, yes, you need to be successful, but at the same time, you need to enjoy life. You'll see people during the day who work in offices, sitting outside and having picnics by, you know, the lawns, you know, things like that. You will never see that in South Africa. I've never seen that in South Africa. Anyway, so, I mean, people go out for lunch together as teams, you know. It's just like very much about like enjoy life while you working as well. It's not just make money and just, you know, it's about enjoying life at the same time. Speaking about that, in terms of how success is seen here, it's not necessarily about how much you have, how much you're gonna flaunt, how much you're gonna floss. It's more about how maybe I think what success is here in Europe generally is about how good your lifestyle is. Are you able to be have time for your kids, your family? Do you have time for, you know, things that are important to you in life? Material things are not a huge thing besides maybe like, I don't know, I'm sure there's different levels to this, but people that I've met, people in the office and what have you, nobody's trying to chase for the next BM. Nobody's trying to chase for the next, you know, I don't know what, Range Rover or what have you. It's more about, okay, can me and my family do this? We want to go here. We want to do this, you know. Oh, I want to do this with my life. I want to take my life to this level. You know what I mean? It's just so chill. Like, I literally remember the first time I came here, and when it was first week, I think, and I saw an old lady on a scooter, like on one of those, you know, little electronic scooters with her Louis Vuitton handbag. Because people don't care here. Like, it's like, do you? You know, nobody's gonna judge you. Nobody cares. It's like, materialism is not a thing in Europe. I love that. I love that because I feel like my country is very much still on that whole path of pop bottles look like, hey, look at me, got money to blow. And that's not really been me. I think that's one thing that resonates so well with me in Europe is that I'm able to be myself more on the side. And it's not just about, it's not a competition. There's no competition. It's you are your own competition. You live your own life. You enjoy your life. It's about enjoying your life, yeah, more than anything, which I think is a very important thing to take into consideration in life in general. You don't want to just live life just to make money. You can't even spend it, or like it doesn't bring any much joy to you besides materialism. So if anything, the Europeans have taught me is that yes, it's important to be successful in life, but it's also important to enjoy your life. So in any way, shape, or form, whatever form it comes in, if it means, I don't know, riding a bike to freaking Netherlands or something like that, then do it. That's what you do. So nothing, it has nothing to do about what car you drive, or I don't know what, like, okay, fashion, yeah, but it's not beyond the fashion. So you better know, you better be wearing the proper labels, what have you, because otherwise. But in other aspects of life, live you, do you. That's all it's about here, and I love that about Europe. Talking about the work lifestyle, it's a lot more different here. I'll probably do a more in-depth into what it is to work in Europe later in another episode. But just to give you just an overall idea is that you get so many benefits that, like, for if you're working in Europe and you are on the CDI, which is like a permanent position, you're golden. You golden. If you go to CDI in Europe, you're living your best life. Okay, not in Europe, let me say in France. So there are things such as the company is obligated to pay for half of this. So at the end of the day, you don't even have to pay for the whole €70. They pay half of it because that's just by law that they have to pay for that. If you live in Paris, they have to pay for your transport. Imagine. And then you have things like benefits such as when you get tickets, these ticket resto, which are literally tickets that you get for your lunch, and the company will provide them for you, so you don't even have to worry about like bringing lunch or thinking about those things, because you can actually just use them. It's more, normally it's an amount, a specific amount, maybe like, I don't know, €10, and you can use that in specific restaurants, but majority of the time it's everywhere. You can just go to anywhere and use the ticket resto and you can get your meal, or you don't have to use it, you can save it and use it another time. It's really cool. And if your company does not offer you that, then most of the time they offer you subsidized kitchen, and it's like ridiculously cheap. It's insanely cheap. It's just like, why am I even paying? Well, what are we even paying for? It's like, why are we even doing this? So it's insane. Those are just some of the benefits. Also, another aspect would be not having to pay for medical aid. Besides you'll have to add on an extra insurance on top of the national medical aid scheme, but it's nothing expensive. It's really like €50 at most. So that, like, imagine paying €50 per month just for having full on, never, like, you don't pay a dime medical aid. Like, you can get yourself a whole full on hysterectomy or whatever it is, like, and you don't pay for that. That's insane, because I know medical aid ain't cheap, and they say it ain't cheap. So having it for free, or just like, yeah, it's actually free, but then you have to add on to not have to pay for anything. Like I said, you get an extra insurance policy on top of it, which is more like €50 or what have you, and then you're golden. You pay diddly squat, nothing. There's no extra, extra, no, none of that. You good. You could have cancer or what have you, and you don't have to worry about medical anything. That's just how amazing the system is here in terms of that. Another aspect that I really love, and I think is really great for young people, is that there's always something to do in Paris. You will never get bored. There are museums. There are all these cool, like, pop-up shops. Every other day there's like a new shop that you need to go to. It's insane. Like this, I have weekends where I wish my weekends were just longer, because I have so many things and so many places I want to see and experience, but I don't have the time. I don't know this problem. Before, it was always just like, when I was at home, it's like, okay, so what am I going to do this weekend? Try to figure out, make a plan, whatever. Here in Europe, it's not what am I going to do, it's which one of the many 1,000 things I want to do am I going to be able to tick off this weekend? That's just how it is. Like, it's just so many events, so many awesome things that I just want to go to. You are never bored in Paris. You never. It doesn't exist. You don't need to be with anybody, because some of these things you can just go by yourself and enjoy on your own. You don't even need to be there with friends. But I mean, it's nice to always, have friends in specific. Like, if you're gonna go to a pop-up like market or what have you, then it's cool to do that. But like museums, there's like art shows, there's like expos, there's so much. It's insane. Like, I have so many things. There's like this app called, I think, Paris Sortir or something like that. It shows you what's happening on this week. Literally just choose something and go. If you don't ever have to worry about well, I'm gonna do, where am I gonna do it. It's always there. It's just right there for you to just choose and pick. It's amazing. Love it. Also, we gotta talk about the travels. Oh my gosh, the traveling is insane. It's insane. It's so easy to travel in Europe. Tickets are so cheap to just go anywhere. Like, I literally had a plan this year that I was gonna be able to, or I wanted to go to some different country every month, at least like have one weekend in the month where I'm going to a different country in Europe. Obviously, Corona killed those plans, but I was literally like gonna be able to. Oh, that's not even a problem. I could do that. I literally could. I can travel every month to another country, experience another cuisine, another culture, and go back home. And the next day on a flight that was like, I don't know, the price of a meal. It's crazy. This really is. So the ease of travel, wow. For me, as a person who loves travel, it's literally taken my whole love and experience to the next level, and I can't even imagine like not being able to do this anymore. Okay, I can. What am I saying? I am dealing with it right now with Corona, but I mean, once we're back on, I am never gonna stop traveling anywhere. I'm gonna go everywhere, all over the place, all over Europe. Europe's gonna know me, they're gonna know me. And also is the diversity. Specifically, I'm talking right now about food. Oh my gosh, there's food from everywhere across the globe. Like, I have access to, whatever I feel like, whatever Asian or Peruvian. I have food from, like, from Americas. I have food from everywhere. Like, anything you want, you can find it. There's Chinatown, there's this fancy restaurant, there's anything you want, you can find in France, Paris specifically. Like, the restaurants scene is amazing. It's just insane. And also in regards to the people, the diversity, I have friends from all over the world. Literally now, I can say I have friends in every continent in the world right now. Besides maybe the poles. I don't have friends in the poles. I don't think so. But in all the other continents, I have friends, and it's just like it's amazing that a number of people and cultures that I've been exposed to, things that I never knew about, people that I didn't even know, like countries that I didn't even know existed. I'm like, what? Where's that? Oh, okay. Now I know somebody from there. Like, it's insane. Like, I know people from all over the world. You are literally in a melting pot of like amazingness, specifically in Africa as well. I'm really proud to say that I've met so many people. I mean, I'm an African, and I've never met this many Africans in my life, and I used to live in Africa. But now I can say I know people from all over Africa, not just like, one specific aspect. I know people from Nigeria, I know people from Gabon, I know people from Niger, I know people from everywhere. It's insane. So I love that experience about it, and as well it helps with the dating pool, because the dating pool is so diverse, girl. It's diverse. Whatever you feel like. That's another thing. In Europe, people date whoever they want. There's no such thing. There's no barriers. Honestly, the number of weird couples I've seen is insane. Like, sometimes I'm like, oh, okay. Good, you do you. Good for you guys, So nobody's gonna stare at you and look at you funny because, I don't know, you're a black person dating an Asian person, or a Taiwanese person dating I don't know, a South American person. Nobody gonna judge you here. People don't judge you. People just do them, and it's like, it's normal. It's not like a weird like thing to see people from diverse cultures coming together and like being couples and living their best lives. It's beautiful to see, actually. It's just like, I think it's what a rainbow nation should actually look like. No shade to what's going to my country right now, because man, let's not lie, no rainbow nation there. Right, but anyway, we want our land. Hashtag we want our land. But let me not get into that type of stuff. But nonetheless, yeah, it's beautiful to see how diverse the people are, how diverse the relationships are. It's amazing. So honestly, I can't see myself living anywhere else right now. I'm enjoying this experience. I'm enjoying this new experience so much, and I've just learned so much about living in another country. And so I hope you've enjoyed this video with me today, and with my little chit chat. You know how we do, just chilling. I should get like a glass of wine while I do this, just have a young, so we can just feel, all relaxed. I just want you guys to be relaxed when we do these types of videos. Anyway, I hope you guys had fun with me today, and I hope you learned a few things that you didn't probably maybe know about Paris and how the lifestyle is this side. Don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, subscribe to my channel, guys. I know you wanna. Have you done it? You subscribe? Good. Thank you. Love ya. Bisous.